I'm Nylan Brown. I'm one of the captains of the Ben Davis football team, and this is our road to our 10 state championship. This is 10.
Number 10 means, it means a lot. It's everything to me, basically. Being the number 10, like the number 10 team to be the state championships. Like every school doesn't have a state championship, and for it to be number 10, like that just means a lot.
It's a big opportunity for us. It's something that we've been working towards since we were in our sophomore year, and it's definitely something that we've been looking to accomplish since we had lost last year at Brownsburg on November 7th. It's definitely something we also want to prove, not only to us, but to the whole state of Indiana, that Ben Davis is back to put themselves back on top.
In 2017, that's when we was in 6th grade, and I was a junior giant. So just watching that class be able to run through the high school 6A and go undefeated the whole time, it really made me think about putting myself in their shoes. And now being able to do it 6 years later does mean a lot to me.
It was a goal of mine, made a promise to myself I was gonna win one, regardless of what I had to do to go through it, I was gonna win one. So to be in this position now to where I can actually go fulfill the promise is joyful, man. I'm really happy to be here.
I mean, I've grown up around football my whole life. My dad, it's literally runs through my family. Grew up watching football with my dad, learning about it. Been playing since 2nd grade. It's been a fun ride, and I don't think it's gonna stop anytime soon.
We trust our preparation. Preparation is a big part of our week, especially Thursdays. We take Thursday really seriously, and it helps us in the game.
If we hit our full potential, which is crazy because we haven't even played our best game yet, but yet we still have made it this far. So we waiting for state to have that best game.
I mean, it was just since the summer, like this is something we've been talking about building up for years. This is some people that have been saying since we was kids, like, oh, the class of 24 is gonna be the class to do it. Like we're gonna bring it back. So just like you just know, like just how comfortable we are with each other, and like we're a family, like we're a real team. Like we get it done in the weight room, in the classroom, on the field. Like we're the team.
I did. After the Brownsburg game, I just knew we were gonna win. The humility the team showed, the camaraderie we had, is just everyone came together as one, and I just felt like we were gonna go and win.
I will say I did, especially after the Moeller game. That was probably one of the most fun games I've ever been a part of. Walking into a different state, team we've never played, and getting a solid W, it definitely felt good. After that, I was like, this team can definitely go places. And it helped because being a ball boy on the 2017 state team, I was a part of it, but I get to see what that sideline was like and what it took. And seeing this year compared to that year, it's very similar in some ways.
I did expect the team to get this far because, like I just said, we've worked so hard from last year, November 7th, when we started those off-season workouts, co-captains, spring workouts, all that stuff. We just been able to bond together and truly been a brotherhood.
Ever since last year after the loss and how the preparation was and just how everything went, I just knew we would come this far, of course.
I knew we were going to make it this far after the Westfield scrimmage. A Westfield and Carmel scrimmage, it was like a group scrimmage. Something about the team was just different. Something that we did was different. The way we carried ourselves leading into that scrimmage, it was just all like something I've never been a part of. And I've been a varsity player since my freshman year, so I got to see the difference between every single team. And I was like, man, this team is just something else. So.
It's a lot to do about something. I feel like that's what I feel like. I feel like you have to be inside. I feel like if you're outside looking in, you really wouldn't know what it is. But if you're inside, then you know what it is, what the rules we go by and everything like that.
I think I was worried a little bit, not more so of us winning the game, but more so the morale of the team, because I went to the sideline, people had their heads down, and I had to kind of remind them, keep your head up, because we're still up, we're not losing.
I know how some people work, but get down to stuff, but I know over the summer we worked so much in the off season as just being a brotherhood and stuff like that, that I knew we'd be able to overcome those challenges.
I felt like we've been in situations like this plenty of time before, Brownsburg, Cathedral, even during the season with LC where we've been in close games, and that I always know that we're gonna pull through, so I was never nervous at all. Like, I knew we was gonna win, I just didn't know how, but I knew we was gonna come out with that W.
I was feeling good, you know, I'm not gonna deny that. It was a good feeling because, you know, it's like that hard work, every off-season workout, every training session I went to, every little decision, I felt like it had built up to that singular moment. But, I mean, I can't be too excited about it yet because we still got one more, and that's really the main concern for me.
After last year's loss, I was a bit confused and worried about the direction the team was going in because I knew the leadership was there. I just didn't think we had the people to listen and actually be servant leaders on the team, and that's where I was a bit nervous, you know. And I thought I was going to leave the school without a ring.
Going through the game, I never just thought that we was going to lose, we was going to go home. We just got to keep our poise and just keep fighting.
When you seen the ball pop out, what was going through your head?
What was going through my head, I would say just falling on it, honestly, and just trying my hardest to get the ball any way I could.
When I first started playing football, I just did it as a hobby. Like, I didn't know if I was gonna be any good at it because I just like watching football. But just, you know, trusting the process, trusting my work, trusting the people that are telling me what to do, and just trusting what they say, I was able to cultivate and become this great player and this great just teammate for this program and for my brothers. So I didn't expect to be this far, but I am proud of myself and I am very grateful to be able to come this far in my football career.
But having my brothers with me and things like that, it makes it all the easier when the highs are highs and the lows are lows, you know. You still got people around you who's going through it with you, so to lean on them is really good.
I knew we had the game. Something was different walking onto that series of defense, knowing we wanted them to have the ball first, to show them that they can't score on us inside the 10. We have one of the best interior sevens, front sevens, and we have some of the best secondaries in the state. And we prove that week in and week out with our preparation. And I had full-on confidence defensively going into that overtime period, because when we go in overtime, and not a lot of people know this, but our last day of co-captains, we did over 60 sprints in the gym because it was raining that day. And we was not only regular overtime, it was double overtime. It was triple overtime. We wanted extra. We wanted it more because we didn't know when was our next day or what maybe our last sprint. So I knew going into that defensive period, I was like, we're ready for this. We're built for this. This is nothing new, and we just got after it.
The season has affected me by teaching me a lot about adversity and how to deal with challenges and stuff like that, because we've been through a lot of ups and downs, like you said. So it's just stuff I'll take beyond high school and beyond college when I'm living by myself, just battling.
Ever since, I couldn't even tell you, like since second grade, this is all we really wanted. We watched Chris Evans play, we watched the 2017 team play, and now it's our turn.